Well, I'm back with one last video for tonight. Episode 4 of the Business Monster remake. I might not read the series tomorrow. I want to let some time to set a remake in my head before getting to the original. So, I gotta figure out what to watch tomorrow. Let's do a season 2 of Girlfriends. I'll try and get that done with when I can. So, now for me review. Be sure to hit the location there. If you want to be notified, please go to those videos right now. Click on them and hit remind me. If you're notified when those videos release. Also, I will change the date on those once we get an official release date for those specific seasons. Anything else coming out in the next few months? Oh yeah, July will be the release of the Black Torch manga. And just 19 chapters anyway. I can get through that easily. So why was it so if it's guys always getting an anime, obviously a one season anime. Still, why? If it's got 19 chapters. Normally, you want to make an anime based on manga, you have to make sure they have a lot of chapters, adapt a lot of the content. Oh, just weird. That's just my personal opinion, I guess. Like, why cancel manga now get an anime? And again, I think Watu Momose doesn't. It's not because the work was unsuccessful. But they just end the manga now after a short amount of time for some reason. Why you got one long-term serialization? Well, also, we got some announcements today. We're getting Xenoverse 3. Yep, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. I only played a bit of Xenoverse 1, never played 2. So I know the story of 2. I know Xenoverse 1 took place in Future Trunks' timeline. So they were recovering from the android attack. I don't know if it's a sequel, might be continuing that. But this birthday seems to take place in a possible future of the main timeline. I see an older Bulma. Even Gamma 1 from Superhero. First appearance since then. Granted, I've not seen the manga version. But his first appearance since that movie came out. And actually he's back as the character. Briefly talk about the trailer. It's pretty cool. You got the protagonist is also going to be a custom character. The design is just a default look. And the character seems to be a partner next to you. Reminds me about Goku. Well, we haven't heard much about Goku yet in that trailer. Let's keep in time for it because it's coming out in 2027. But one thing I like is the end of the trailer where Bulma ends up crashing in the protagonist's room. So in a way, recreating the start of Dragon Ball. Not like that, but what I mean is of basically reflecting how you're going to be on your journey. Bulma will be the reason you on your journey, like she was the reason Goku went on his journey in the first place, become who he is. So it's a sort of parallel to that story. I mean, exploring a new future that isn't related to the disaster future of the androids that on Future Trunks. It's actually such a cool idea that it's surprisingly never done before. A happy possible future. Because Bulma's still alive. Well, okay, Piccolo's seems to be still alive as we saw him briefly in Gamma 1. So obviously, but a super time. So obviously, it's based on the main timeline, not the Future Trunks timeline. Because the Rebel Army are probably dead in the Future Trunks timeline. Killed by the androids. Since they were quite by the Rebel Army. Yeah. Sorry, got a topic. Just want to talk about that. Again, I'm definitely planning to play the sequels, Xenoverse 2. Also playing a lot of Xenoverse 1. Or just watch walkthroughs. Only bloody option. I also watched that Super Dragon Ball Heroes non-canon series. It's just a non-canon card game tie-in, I think. I don't know really. I don't know much about it. I may give it a watch if I can find it. But back to Hokuto no Ken. So, the episode opens up with recapping, basically redoing the scene in the last episode. Again, claiming he's returned from the depths of hell. Oh, just to take Shin down. Alright, Shin's goes in attacking Kenshiro. They kiss their asses. He also mentions someone called Yuria. He dares Kenshiro to try and come up the stairs. Because we'll Kenshiro, because he senses a pig, as he goes. Because it'll be hot. He is a pig. But Shin realizes that Hokuto Shinken won't work on heart. And Kenshiro finds out the hard way. Since, because of how unique his body is, it briefly absorbs the attacks, but blasts them off. Kind of like Luffy's devil fruit with the guns and stuff. Gun, bounce! No attack, but it's funny to think like that. Big tangent here. I was watching Psychic K the other day. There was a reference to One Piece, but it said gummy punch. But you can hear clearly hear the kids say gummo. You know, Luffy's attack. Oh, weird. Again, you probably don't have to use it time, but they should still be allowed to reference it, right? It's on Crunchyroll. It was on Crunchyroll. I'm just saying. I know, random topic to bring up, but yeah. So Kenshiro also have a tough time getting the heart, since he can't attack his weak points. And we officially probably meet Yuria, the girl we saw in the last episode. Revealed to be Kenshiro's ex-fiancée. That she no longer remembers him. Kenshiro doesn't care about remembering him, unless she's alive. But she want to fight Kenshiro. Managed to find a way to take down Heart by using rapid kicks. I still find kind of funny. I'm sorry, it's not like Jodo's or Buddha, Dama. You know? And then I'm just saying, it's just my opinion. I just can't help but laugh at that. Sounds like something from a comedy series. I don't know. Obviously, it's not supposed to be funny, but I can't help but laugh at it. Sounds so ridiculous. And it's not a remake for either. It's in the original anime as well. Oh my god. I can't stop laughing. It just sounds so funny to me. Oh, come on. Tell me you haven't laughed at it once. Let me know in the comments, because, come on, there's gotta be someone who laughed at that. Can't be the only one. But, okay, no way. I just find it funny. So, CGI takes you out of the episode. A little detail be noticing. When it comes to specific fights, the background goes white. Mostly done to save on budget and animating backgrounds. That's mostly done to save on budget as well. God, this is screaming cheap. And it just disappoints me. With series like Fist of the North Star, a legendary series. You know what I mean? You're trying to make it like CG, make it CG that looks crap. That's why if you really do CGI, give us someone like experience with CGI, like Studio Orange. They have no experience with CGI. You know, Beastars, freaking Trigun. But nope. They decided to fuck with it. What the hell is wrong with these companies? So, kind of like a situation happened with the Sakamoto Days anime. It's one of the most highly action-packed series, a lot of great art. That's what expected to be greatly animated. But still, it was given to TMS, who, yeah, it's just not that greatly animated for fighting. It's not bad. I like Sakamoto Days anime. But I do agree, the animation can be lackluster at times. Not Shaman lackluster, but still. Part 2 seemed to improve on it, and hopefully TMS listens to the fans for Season 2. What? I don't understand it. They should really entrust. Why would the authors entrust Mr. North Star to Warner Brothers of all people? Is it because of JoJo? JoJo is under Warner Brothers now. You know, but they don't officially own the rights to it. They can't. They're not animating it. That's got my different product. Warner Brothers isn't an animation studio. Well, a Jap. You know what I mean? When did they? I guess they started releasing JoJo content around 2012 anime came out. Uh, Maybe that's why if JoJo's under prison under Warner Bros. Shouldn't Prison All Star be too? As the two are kind of linked in a way. I don't know. I don't know what reason why they chose Warner Bros. Okay, I think Warner Bros. Was just a distributor, and the studio animated was quite different. I don't know. Whatever studio animated was really not good for the job. They should go so. They should have just let Toy do it again. Again, let's look at One Piece these days. It's great. It's animated amazingly. Let's say Experience original. They also did the remake of Dragon Quest: The Adventure Die, which they did the original adaptation of too. So they can prove to have such high quality animation. And then they, yeah, they start making these points. It's frustrating. This is not the most popular manga series, and they just gave it crappy treatment with CGI. I don't know, with something tied with Zaslav. But again, I could be wrong. Might have been a coincidence. But damn, that bastard like ruined everything, so if he is behind it, I wouldn't be surprised. The bastard hates animation. Disrespectful. What's so Also, writing computer films for tax purposes can end up getting in trouble. Whose idea was it to have this person who works with a company that has this kind of a company that more for documentaries? Known for documentaries. I'm in charge of I'm in charge of two companies. One is known for the high quality and amazing animated products over the years. Why not just have two people in charge? Or just at least get a moderator. Someone who can moderate, make sure that they stay okay. But no. They had that son of a bitch in charge of both parts. I don't know why. Whose bright idea was it? Clay is hated by a lot of people. Animation fans everywhere hate him. And so do I. He wanna, I'm disgusted with him. I'm on a topic, but I'm on a bit of a tangent there, sorry. I just want. Why is it so hard to get good, high quality animation these days when it comes to remakes? We got a upcoming One Piece remake on the studio, and development is really, really slow. But again, Wit Studio is busy these days, so it kind of makes sense that production when it's going pretty slowly. The last one's going to come out, but probably 2030. Okay, but probably most likely come out around the end of the 2020s. And yeah, the Kenshiro takes care of Hot. We get a flashback. Oh, let me see if is the flashback in the manga? Isn't the entire? Yeah, I think it goes the entire fight. Let me just grab 13 chapters. Yeah, show it these firefights. Yeah, the flashback was moved. Interesting choice in translation. As in the flashback, Kenshiro calls his master father in the anime, but in the manga he says sir. Interesting enough, they moved the flashback a bit. In the manga, it didn't come till the following chapter when Kenshiro was officially beginning to fight Shin. Why couldn't they just end the episode on that then? They extend to both fighting him a bit. Nah. Oh, shit. So a year ago, after his teacher passed away, also I forgot to mention, we learned the name of the technique that Shin uses, Manto Seiken. I think that's what it's called. Mando Seiken. That's it. Basically like yin and yang. The two powers balance each other out. But Shin was only a horrible man. Kenshiro lives by the teacher's words. Shin did not like him. And basically that day, Shin basically took is he wants Bayless's attention. Kenshiro likes him, but no match for Shin. And Yuya is supposed to say she loves Shin. To say Kenshiro was given those 7 scars. And that was only a year ago. So, yeah, that. Kenshiro confronts Shin and we get a fight. They also ended in Kenshiro bound to take down Shin. I think. Yeah, they should have just ended with the competition. Yeah, they could have just used it, ended there. Nice cliffhanger for the next episode. But no, they just had to keep going. Again, that does have longer chapters, but still. They actually could have saved the flashback for a post-credit scene, actually. I don't know. I get it, man. Yeah. But they can add scenes too. JoJo sometimes adds scenes to help the characters. Help with story and characters. But yeah. Episode 5 will be on Friday, as always. So, which will officially end the Shin arc portion of the story. But still, part 1 will be ongoing with 2 consecutive arcs. So, I guess watching my content, please once upon once more, subscribe channel, but they always good job. And as guys, next time more videos. I may do a review on 100 Girlfriends Season 2 because about time I get to that. Sure, I got plenty of time, but best get it done sooner or later. Alright? Keep Phoenix out.